Today we are going to see how to label garments that we may consider delicate, as well as certain items like footwear that require a simple technique to label them. 99.9% of the garments we usually mark, we will mark them in the standard way we have learned. But it is true that in the face of doubt about the fragility of a garment, we can use another marking method to ensure that they are not damaged. I have mentioned doubt regarding fragility, and now I'm going to explain why. Here are the following garments that apparently all of them present that fragility, which is a cause for concern. They are a pair of socks, a wool sweater, and a set of underwear. Well, let's begin with the average, shall we? We are all aware of this garment, and we can observe that it is extremely thin and made with a fabric that we believe might have a negative reaction to heat. Well, let's mark it as we would with any other garment at 163 degrees, 13 seconds, and see what happens. 13 seconds, let's see what occurs. You observe what evidently appears fragile provides crucial backing for our market. Why does this phenomenon occur? Very easy. First, because our system is fully respectful of 99.9% of the garments that are marketed, 9% of the garments that are marketed. Our label was designed not to damage the fabrics, and this is achieved when it is able to adhere at low temperature, 163 degrees. This already guarantees us to conventionally mark 99.9% of fragile garments, such as a pair of stockings, without them suffering. Now, what doubts do we have that the garment can suffer even at low temperatures? Well, let's mark it as follows. Let's do it with a different average. We take it, put the label on, lower the lever applying pressure without fixing it for a duration of 8 seconds, and there it is, all done. We are going to use this same technique in the 100% wool sweater. We take it, we put the label, and this is the key. We lower the lever by applying pressure without fixing it. In this sweater, we have done it like this because here we talk about 100% wool, which we consider a living garment. In this case, we do it like this to avoid dehydrating the garment. What does this mean? Surely it has happened to you at some point when trying to iron these garments. They have been kept on the iron for a long time and the mark remains on the garment, but then when we wash it, the mark disappears. This occurs because the garment becomes dehydrated and then rehydrates when we wash it. But in order to prevent this from happening in the marking process, we can avoid it by applying controlled pressure with our hand. We must use this marking method when we think that the garment we are going to mark has that delicacy. We review when we think that the garment is very delicate. We are going to press it for 8 seconds at 163 degrees, exerting pressure with the fixing lever with our hand, without fixing it as we do in 99.9% of the garments. Most garments. And now we proceed to footwear. Yes, we are also able to label the footwear, and we are going to label it as follows. We plan to insert it sideways, searching for the area where we can secure it, and we have successfully located it. We just have to say goodbye and thank you for your time. I hope you liked this video. And I just wanted to inform you that if you have any inquiries, please feel free to get in touch with us. We appreciate your time and assistance.